And now it's time to celebrate excellence by welcoming a man whose talent can be seen and heard in numerous film, television, and theater roles, including principal roles in Broadway productions, Baby, That's Rock and Roll, Got to Go Disco, Marlowe, and the original Broadway production of Jesus Christ Superstar. From the class of 1970, Mr. Patrick Jude.
Hi, it's wonderful to be here, ladies and gentlemen. Time, what an interesting concept. It seems like only yesterday I was here doing a play called Ira Kaplan. Yeah, it was a very obscure play, but it got me very interested in theater and music. And actually, I graduated in 1969, but I'll take 70. That makes me a year younger. Super. Anyway, I had the privilege to do the show Jesus Christ Superstar on Broadway. I got to tell you a quick story about that show. I graduated high school. My name was Patty Petrillo. Okay, so I thought I saw an ad in the paper for Jesus Christ Superstar, Singers Wanted. I said to myself, well, I think I'm good enough to be in the chorus of that show. So, needless to say, I learned everything that had to be learned in that show, the music, the girls' parts, the guy, everything. And I went through 4 callbacks and they turned me down. I was crushed. I couldn't believe what happened. I said, wait, I'm doing something wrong. So I went home that day. My hair was about 20 inches long down to my breast right here. I put my hair in a ponytail, stared at myself in the mirror, dropped my last name, used my middle name, Jude, went back under the name Patrick Jude, went through 10 callbacks and they cast me as Judas in Jesus Christ Superstar. And that's the story. Unbelievable. But I have to say, there's a reason that story works for me and people like yourself. Coming from this town, that's the courage and the oomph, you know, the oomph. I don't want to use some other words, but okay, you guys know what I'm talking about, okay? This town gives you that oomph, that extra push. Because you had baseball started here, and the great Mr. Frank Sinatra himself, among many other people. But those two, my goodness, I mean, they're known on Mars right now. I think the rover up there is finding a picture of those two. Anyway, here's something from Jesus Christ Superstar. My mind is clearer now. At last, all too well, I can see where we all soon will be. If you strip away the myth from the man, you will see where we all soon will be. Jesus! You started to believe the things they say of you. You really do believe this talk of God is true. And all the good you've done will soon get swept away. You've begun to matter more than the things you say. For Jesus. Listen, Jesus, I don't like what I see. All I ask is that you listen to me. And remember, I've been your right-hand man all along. But you have set them all on fire. They think they found the new Messiah. And they'll hurt you when they think you're wrong. I remember when this whole thing began. No talk of God, then we called you a man. And believe me, my admiration for you hasn't died. think you lied. Oh, Nazareth, your famous son should have stayed a great unknown. Like his father carving wood, he'd have made good. Tables, chairs, and oaken chests would have suited Jesus best. He'd have caused nobody harm. No alarm! Listen, Jesus, do you care for your race? Don't you see we must keep in our place? We are occupied. Have you forgotten how put down we are? I'm frightened by the crowds. Oh, we are getting much too loud. And they'll crush us if we go too far. If we go too far. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my goodness gracious.
Patrick.
Yeah.
We got a break.
I'm on a break.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're coming back.
Tell me I'm on a break. I'll be back, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned.
Wow, let's give him another round of applause. I was floored. Woo. That's the alumni we have at Hoboken High School. We're proud.